Yeah. Welcome today on that brand new day to Upper Reporters and Talk. I greet my people, I greet everybody. Today we got some hot topics to talk about. My host this studio, Ingo, take over from here. Just like saying they do one or two things for in 16. My host,
Yes,
go ahead.
yes. Good day, everyone out there. It's another beautiful day again with us at Upper Reporters and Talk, the program where we discuss and give our unbiased and unreserved opinion on the issues affecting the social, political, economic welfare of Nigerians across board, connecting Nigerians home and abroad. Today is the 5th day of July, and we are in the studio for our 38th episode, the 38th edition of the program. As usual, it's always filled with exciting and interesting topics. But first, I would like to introduce myself. My name is Obizo J, like my other upper reporters have said, and he has introduced himself. Mr. Mawaga, on the left top of your screen, please introduce yourself again.
Yeah, my country I agree to now. I mean, Upper Reporters and Talk, or if you call me Tony. The journal from Japan. And we'll not get much to talk today. We'll get so many breaking news and we'll get so many people for the house. We'll get to enter the matter to talk about the matter. No fight, oh, you know, the studio, you know, they fight, na issue based matter. So I'll go pass the mic to Marga, make you do the needful. Thank you, my host.
Yeah, thank you very much, Big Bros himself. Like it is, like I always put it. First of all, we know the rules. The number we put on screen, the numbers are working now. We've been having issues with, I don't know why, but today the numbers are working. Please let your calls come in. Remember, 3 minutes. That is what we use for deliberation. Questions, 1 minute. Deliberation, 3 minutes. No extra 30 seconds because we have 2 hours to the mark. And the rules. Those in the house, please, you want to indicate, use the private chat on the right side of your screen, or yes, the right side, or on the stream yard, the private chat. Please indicate your comments on social media, Facebook, Instagram. Please let it keep on coming. Well, today the topics we have topics, stories that have happened in the last 48 or 24 hours. Yes, the first topic of today is Federal High Court on Thursday nullified the February 22nd governorship primaries, PDP governorship primaries that produced barrister Ighodalo. That's the first topic of today. The second will be Edo PDP chairman, Mr. Tony Aziegbemi, has said the court's ruling does not change barrister Aswell's candidacy. That is some complicated stuff, and I would like. I hope we'll have our barristers in the studio so they can break it down for us, or we have people who have read this ruling and or the inner political party members to explain to us what the meaning, what, because I don't understand. People are not complaining, people are saying he's out of the race, but well, I like to hear, I'll have to hear opinion, unbiased opinion from people across board. The third topic for today is the APC candidate, Senator Okpebholo, has raised praises on court judgment voiding the PDP primaries. He said Edo has been saved. But well, that is how he sees it. He says Edo has been saved, and he praises the judiciary or the court for voiding the judgment of the PDP primaries. The fourth on the table, UK Labour declares support for Akpata. This is a big topic, a topic where people get confused with this information. UK Labour Party declares support for Akpata. When they say UK Labour Party declares support for Akpata, a lot of people think it's the UK Labour Party as the party in the UK. No, this is the chieftain or a chairman of the Labour Party in diaspora. a labor a chairman of the Labour Party in diaspora, Prince Egbe Omorodion. He is leaning on, this is not supposed to be news because a lot of people now are misleading people, saying that the UK is supporting the Labour Party candidate. Well, I will have people to declare that, to explain that to us further, but I am speaking from my own perspective. Last on the list, the acting chairman of APC has called on the police to arrest the Edo PDP candidate barrister Ighodalo over alleged forgery of voters' cards. He said, according to him, that the candidate, the APC, the PDP candidate, barrister Aswe, has provided two voters card. Initially, he said, according to what he said, if he owned the voters card before, he was only due to transfer it. But at this point, he went to register, and registering makes him have two. Now, this process ought to be explained to the people. I think where we all have these miscommunications is when certain things are not explained to us explicitly. They keep us in limbo and confused. Now, if a person happens to be registered in Bauchi and he has been there for a minute and he wants to, and he now resides in Gombe or in Asaba, and he decides to transfer it down, is he supposed to send the transfer of his voter's card, or he's supposed to register, notifying the system that he is already in the system and he wants to register in a new polling unit? Well, that is, I'm asking this because this is a house where we educate ourselves in every manner. This is a house where we educate ourselves in every way. This is a place where we want to learn. First, let's go to the major topic of the week, which says the Federal High Court on Thursday notified the February 22nd governorship primaries that produced barrister Ighodalo as the PDP candidate. First, like I always do, I go straight to Upper Reporters himself. Are you there? Can you tell us what you gather from this information and what you think?
Yes,
Is
yes. I greet my
house?
country people. Make everybody calm down, wanyo. Not we'll never see before for election cycle for Nigeria. And so they see drama, litigation upon litigation. It's unfortunate say UK just did election, which yesterday, yeah, they don't swipe person in and we did not go court. And in Nigeria, when the judge will not go vote to go ahead determine who votes and who win. Court not supposed to be the place where we're supposed to determine our votes. But unfortunately, that's what they say now. Yes, they take our gas and go court by Aslam Joshua and some other people, 50, 30, 300 something adult members, or the how they call them, PDP delegates supposed to participate. There was I think Shaibu too, the petition, the INEC, PDP, and some other people saying, man, why they exclude them for the process. So Oga Judge looked the matter. He said the process, maybe other people they get it wrong. He said the process we bring us in. When they do that, they did 40. For that reason, made it void that process. Now, that's remained the judgment now. Thing appeal say otherwise. Yes, by now, as when council go down filing for notice of appeal, and as soon as the notice of appeal they grant them, they go file for execution of stay, meaning everything will still remain the same as when we go about this campaign, and everything will go on. And don't forget this new electoral law, whatever. Every electoral petition must finish within 3 months. So very soon, appeal go hear the matter, appeal go pronounce, then who not still satisfied go to Supreme, and Supreme go look at the matter and it go pronounce. But it go obviously go happen before the voting take place. So make everybody relax. There's no cause for alarm. Uh, uh, Things are still on the right track. People will celebrate. People will take our as position will take as victory, and people will run with them. But not be me go talk that one. We get many members of APC, PDP, Labour for the House. They can speak for their candidate. Our own to present the matter. Thank you, my host. I give you back the mic. Oh, I think my host get a network issue. Mr. Dennis, are you there?
Yeah,
Mr.
I'm
Dennis,
here. I did hear, brother.
I beg, tell us how you see the matter before my host come back. How you
Yeah,
see
for
the
me
matter?
personally, it's the judgment from the court is very unfortunate. It's very unfortunate, and I don't know what to say. I think the right thing has been done. The appeal has been they have appealed the motion. But what beats me is just the when you see the caliber of people who filed the motion, and it's still of the opinion that personally, as a PDP member, I think I would just prefer everything to just because the people doing it are the people from APC. The governor
Are you
came
sure?
in from
Are you sure? Are you sure
yeah,
about that's not APC?
yeah.
You do.
Philip Shaibu came in from APC. Asnemo Jesua came in from APC. For me, these are saboteurs. These are people not to be trusted. So I feel it's just a way of good riddance to bad rubbish. You lose the election now, if at all. That's my position personally. To build a house again, I'd rather forfeit it and build a house again and get rid of these rats and saboteurs and get real people to formidable people with like minds to build a party again. Because it's so disheartening when you see adults. I can watch a video of the ex-deputy governor. It's so disheartening when you see adults that are supposed to be our leaders reacting to such, and also for the political party like the Akpakomiza, the statements from the Akpa from it's so sad that you're celebrating that you don't have anything else to campaign, just that this person is out of the race, that gives you a forefront. It's sad for me. The judgment is. He be like spider. He get many legs. He affect many. He touch many negative. Wake up many negative things in the society. That's my position
Yes,
for now.
but Mr. Dennis, sorry, I apologize. I had a bit of freeze on my system, but I started with your submission. Um, but now my only question, my final question is: does the candidacy of this the barrister Ighodalo, does it stand? Because a lot of people are saying he's no longer on the line. I was one of the people that have felt that he's no longer he's no longer a candidate, or he wouldn't be on the ballot anymore.
No,
Court case coming at this short period of time. The elections are in September, and this
yeah,
is July. So we
yeah.
barely have 60 days. So what do
It
you say to
stands.
the
It
rulings?
stands. It stands. He's still a candidate. He's still a candidate because when I don't know if people are common where yeah, they've read the electoral law. It's a long page. It's about 111 pages. But when you read the new electoral law, they are stated there. They are stated there. So a delegate cannot contest the result of a primaries.
Yes, that was what I saw.
so,
It's
so
only
you are not an aspirant. How can you be contesting
exactly. That was what they
so
said. 300 and something delegates did that. But
so
if Mr. Shaibu happens to be a part of that of the people on this petition, does he not stand the right as being one of the candidates?
yeah, but the people he is not in it. The
He
only person
didn't.
that was trying to come in was Danobi, and he was struck out as the fourth defendant. So 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 when you for me, when you look at the whole process, for me, like I said, when the court gives a judgment, no matter what, the legal thing to do is to file an appeal. And like Tony earlier said, you from the High Court, you go to the Appeal Court, and the Supreme Court will give the final judgment. Whether the judgment is flawed, right, or wrong, a judgment has been passed, and the processes must be taken must
Oh,
follow.
yes.
But what I'm saying, it doesn't stop the candidacy of Aswe. I don't think it will even. I think it will even make him, if he comes through this, it will give him an an aid in his campaign to even win the election. But for me personally, I just said what I just said earlier. It was my own personal, because these people, for me, I see them as saboteurs. Because even with the governor coming to a party and undermining the people, the existing members of the party, is just the typical act of the opposition. It's just a typical act of the opposition, and it was a mistake the PDP made then for accepting the governor. I think if PDP has had the foresight, would have allowed the governor to go to another party, because
But there was an agreement to it, and
yes, but that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. You cannot. You can. They say if you take a monkey from Nigeria to America, you cannot change the monkey. You only change the location. It's now no. It's no longer a monkey in Nigeria. It's now a monkey in America. So it's the same thing. The governor came from APC to PDP. He just changed the political party. He didn't change
so
his what
so
he
in
what
a
he what he
nutshell,
learned.
you are saying the governor is working for APC at the
You
moment.
know, I think the governor is a part of the destruction of the PDP in Edo State, because of his attitude and his disregard for agreements. Because if not for the attitude of the governor, we would have had we would I keep saying it. If not for the attitude of the governor, Akpa Komisa wouldn't have won the Senate. Quote me anywhere. Akpa Komisa wouldn't have won the Senate. It was because the
So
governor was
you are insisting
imposing.
that the governor wanted the other man, Mr. Ovia, I guess, to do his third
Yes,
term. So that was when the story of it's a turn by turn incident, or a turn by turn.
yeah. It's just when they say the evil. When they say the evil you do, it will live with you. That's what's happening to him. As you lay your bed, so you lie on it. You've laid your bed in a way and we are reaping the ills of it, and it's
Okay,
sad and it's annoying.
okay. Now at this point in time, we have somebody's hands up, which Mr. Tupo, thank you. Your hand is up. You're next. But at this point in time, why are we still trying to hit on the governor? The governor has 2 months to go, and after he said he's going to lecture, or he's going to, the governor is. Why do we still put the governor in this? The PDP is a party. So it used to be it used to be, or if that is not, according to my friend Mr. Jace Conco, he will say the PDP is the biggest party in Africa. If the
It
biggest
was.
party in Africa cannot, or the
It was.
second biggest party in Nigeria cannot put its home together, why blame it on a person? Yeah, a man comes to a party, he probably brought a lot of light and he was accepted. But, well, he had powers, he had finances, he called the shots.
Yeah.
But why are we not blaming him because he didn't force himself into the party? He
No,
came.
the governor is the leader of the party in the state.
Yes, but
The
he
governor
didn't
is
force
the leader of
himself.
the party in the state.
He didn't get
So
the governor from the party. So he came. And I think the party was excited because they felt somebody that with that magnitude is coming into them. That was why they accepted it. If only ideologies are put first, I don't know why people go, why a sitting governor will just wake up and he changes his party. I don't. So those,
we just experienced it now.
yes, it happens. It's a normal, how would they say it? A normal nomenclature in our country. When, when as an APC chieftain, he will say he's no longer an APC member. He will take his force. Everybody will change
to
to the
the other
new
party.
party like this. Well, thank you for your submission. We are
Thank
still
you.
we are still trying to get more knowledge or more light on this matter because you said the constitution is there, it has 100 and something pages, but now there are other cases. There's a case that hit. I saw a message less than 10 minutes ago about this same information. But you know how it is with different lawyers, there are different definition or interpretation to a judgment from court. Only the court will decide, and the court has nullified. When they say nullified, we know what that means. But other interpretations have come. Well, that's not me. We have Mr. Tupo. Mr. Tupo, are you there? You have your hands up, please. Can you unmute yourself and tell us, give us your submission on the matter or whatever matter you wish to?
Well, I was enjoying Odiano's submission. But anyway, good afternoon, everyone.
Yeah, good afternoon,
I
Mr.
was
Tupo.
enjoying his submission because I appreciated his fairness to the discussion, even though we object to some of his legal submissions, but the political submissions were in order because when you look at PDP is supposed to be a very stable and strong political party, but the way they are going, I think their mistake is when they letting people who don't have the same ideology as theirs, whether good or bad. I don't know whether theirs is good or the person coming in is better, but the conflicting ideology caused them what is happening.
Are you there, Mr. Tupo?
Hello?
Yeah, you there? We are with
Yeah.
you. Yes, go ahead.
Yeah, so, however, the people are now the ones having to suffer this, fight themselves for this political miscalculation and misbehavior of our political elites, because everything falls on the people. Their miscalculation, their misdeeds, everything ends up in the heads of the people. So that's on the political side. But on the legal part, there are two things to this situation. We have seen the case of Ahmed Lawan, where the court clearly said that it was the party's choice of candidate that matters. It also happened with Akpabio's case as well, even though they did not participate in the elections. However, the other twist of this case is that the people normally elected by the political parties to carry out the primaries is what they call the delegates. So where a case, because in like Akpabio's case and Lawan's case, the delegates actually did not complain that they voted for this person and he was substituted. But in this case, the delegates who were normally elected have come out to say they were disenfranchised from the voting. There is also a standing law that says, yes, the party has supreme laws to decide, but the party must follow its own principles that is guiding its own activity.
Are you there, Mr. Tupo?
Are you?
Yes, I'm with you. I'm with
Yes.
you. I'm with you.
So to
Somebody's trying to
yeah, to
distract you there.
ensure
Yes. Sorry. Go ahead. Go
yeah,
ahead.
yeah. So it is there that the delegates themselves, like in the case of Lawan and the others, they did not object to the person that the party was bringing out. But in this case, there's a rule or law guiding the party's activities. And now the party is infringing on that law, which the constitution will always go against. It's party activities, no doubt, but the party must observe its own laws. Now, the party has disenfranchised some certain people from participating in that voting process. So it is not. It is only normal that they must seek redress, and the court has interpreted it that they were disenfranchised. However, it affects the candidate, I believe, is now what the bone of contention is. Why some people are saying, "Oh, it doesn't matter." It will eventually matter because when the judgment is properly now interpreted, it will clearly means that the person did not have the right vote to emerge as the candidate of the party, as it was not a consensus thing. Remember that in that election, I think the former deputy governor got 1, and some other people got 0. Some others stepped down. So it was not a consensus for thereby to say, okay, it's irrelevant or immaterial whether the delegates say this or say that. You understand? So these are the twists and turns of this thing. But the actual issue is that it is the political class that is causing this problem. That's it. And if you want to go by the whole thing, it is PDP versus PDP. People are just trying to bring in other parties, trying to blame APC, blame this, blame that. You don't blame your neighbor for your own crisis now. You understand?
Yes,
Why
yes,
you
we
blame
understand.
APC
We
for?
understand that part, but
Yes.
we know our judicial system. And lastly, we have videos of certain people who now choose to support the opposition celebrating. That's one. But let me break it down. We have people who choose to support the opposition. That's one of the people celebrating. Secondly, we know the judicial system in the country, and we know at the top or the federal level, the APC is in charge. That is two. And on the third part, we have only one candidate out of other 16 commending the judiciary for a job well done. And he said Edo has been saved. So when you see things like this, what do you expect? How do you expect people to react?
Okay, can I come in?
This patient king did not say Edo has been saved, or she did not celebrate
Okay,
that.
can I say something
Go
before?
ahead, go ahead. Yes,
First
explain
and,
to me.
first and foremost, we can have different twists to the answers we give.
Yes.
If one
Well,
party comes out to say Edo has been saved, why don't you just think the other party are in collusion with the governor of the state to to support whatever they are doing there because they know they are not in the race? So it is a twist and turn thing. You cannot blame this or blame that. However, you cannot blame your neighbor for your own crisis. And you should clearly know that the enemy of my friends, the enemy of my enemy is my friend. So if you end up deposing a deputy governor and the governor decides to work for the other or for the opposition against you, you should take it as a normal thing. That how well, what were you expecting? You understand?
everybody's taking
So
it as a
so
normal
so
thing.
so this
But
this
okay, we understand. Yes, I understand your point. You are trying to balance it. But from where we see it and the way we call it a spade in our country, we know it's a two major battle here. We have two major titans and probably a third as a spoiler. So everybody is trying every means necessary to take out one of the major contestants. So if we know on this matter, because the deputy governor has not gone out to support the NNPP or the Labour Party, he has gone out to support APC, and now they are and he is celebrating. That means you know what it means.
my
But
brother.
why?
See, Mr. Junior, Mr. Junior,
I'm not going to flog on that because
Mr. Junior,
it's just
Mr.
my
Junior,
opinion. Yes.
Mr. Junior, you are a football fan. Can you point to any of your friends who is currently supporting Everton? You don't support a losing team. You support a winning team. The Premiership had 20 teams. Can you show me one of your friends out of your 1 million
Um.
friends that support
Yes.
Sheffield Wednesday? So
Mr. Tupo,
please hold on.
I support
Let me
Arsenal,
just
but
round up now.
Arsenal has not won anything in a while.
No, no.
So why? But Arsenal is a title
Let's not scatter the
that goes to the
discussion.
biting.
You
No, I'm
understand what
talking
I'm
about
saying?
I don't understand battles. If your explanation just now does not weigh, everything has
You
never
cannot
been.
tell me my explanation does not weigh. I've not
No,
submitted
no,
now.
because
Take
no.
it
What I mean,
easy.
I'm not degrading your explanation. I'm just saying everything is not a title. You can only say yes. Like when Manchester plays Man City, we will be happy. We will support Manchester United because we want somebody to beat Man City so Arsenal can be on top. That's the way it is. I understand your emphasis, but not everything.
But
That's it.
but you know one thing, when we know the way the odds are when it comes to betting. You see teams that are likely to win, so you are likely to go their way. So it's obvious that I can only say that Philip, I can vindicate him by saying he said two things when he was making his declaration that either he goes to Labour Party or APC. So he made it clear that there was a third contender that had the force. And with this judgment, I can even guarantee you that the Labour Party will even become stronger. Because if this judgment should stick, then you will find out that many of the PDP people will switch to Labour Party, making it a stronger opposition even for the APC. But in all this, you mentioned the federal government and that the federal government is in power, trying to liken the federal government to this judgment. In 2023, this same issue played out with the PDP, whereby they had two congresses and it was back and forth. At the end of the day, the Supreme Court gave a verdict to favor the new PDP against the legacy, which threw out the likes of Obede Yama and the rest who had Onoli Meme who had candidacy. That is what people are thinking have maybe brought up the candidacy of that brought up the emergence of Okpebholo as a senator today. So, but who do you blame for all these things? It's happening again. But as at that time when the verdict favored the new PDP, it was as if democracy is in order. But now the judgment did not favor them. Democracy is hampered. The federal government is interfering.
I'm not saying so.
Was there not an APC contender against the PDP candidates as at that time? There was. No. So let us not hit up the politics. Let us focus on the stupidity of our political class. They cannot continue to spoil our judicial system and come and tell us that this person has given us a wrong narrative. Another one is going to face disciplinary charge. All those things are just, I don't understand. Whether it's the money that our politicians are giving to these people that are making them confused. There's a judgment. News have carried it. Analysts are going about it. The PDP has appealed the case. People should not be telling us that it doesn't affect the candidacy of the PDP. That would be a black lie. That is something
no,
else.
It most definitely
I don't understand.
It most definitely, if it doesn't affect, it wouldn't be news.
Exactly. So let us stay on the issues.
The word nullified has to be run into people's reasoning. When it is nullified, it is nullified. Nullified means make legally null and void, invalidate, make or no use or value, cancel out. It has been nullified. That means, as it stands, PDP primaries has been cancelled.
Exactly. So, however, you should understand that it will not take effect because there's an opportunity for appeal, which means the PDP candidate, which I understand where the PDP is coming from, is still currently maybe candidate based on the appeal. You understand? But if they fail to appeal within the set time, the judgment will have to stand. But like I said, concerning what Odi submitted when he was making his submission, the PDP itself, it has turned to the wound and the blade. You understand? Why it has created this injury, it is also the blade that has created that injury. I believe that the management of the party activities is too poor. You understand? Even they should stop dwelling on the candidacy of Monday Okpebholo or this one, that one. Oh, if it was not this, it was not that. Monday Okpebholo.
So this has going to do Monday Okpebholo. Yes,
can I just finish? It's not a campaign. I'm just making a general.
Yes, okay.
Don't be afraid. Don't be afraid.
We have a caller on the line. That's why I'm trying to, and we have been talking. Me and you have been talking for over 5 minutes.
But I don't want you to be scared about the candidacy of the APC because anytime it seems to come, you are threatened. Be relaxed.
Okay, me threatened. I can't be threatened by what does not carry water.
No, but I just
you want me to talk about your candidate?
To remove
you want to talk about your candidate
from the crisis in PDP.
No,
PDP
your candidate is celebrating. Your candidate should not celebrate.
I don't. This is discussion now. It's not about a candidate. I'm only just generally saying.
In 17 candidates, he's the only one speaking.
Spoil the discussion with all this propaganda.
No. He should.
And if we continue to dwell on the issues, we'll be able to solve the problems that is facing us as a people.
Okay. Thank you very much, Mr. Tukwu. Yes, we have a caller. Caller, are you here with us? Can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you very well.
Okay, please give us your submission. Give us your submission in 3 minutes. Thank you.
Okay. Actually, I'm calling in regards to the last two people. who you've been talking to.
Yeah.
I think not the last one, the one before that said something about Obaseki, and Obaseki is not the problem of PDP. I can tell you that those are the same people who voted when Obaseki defected from APC to PDP. They were happy when he was governor for 8 years. But now the same person that is irrelevant, if we're talking about current governorship, it should be irrelevant because he's done his term, he's done his 8 years and he's leaving. So why are we even having conversation about this person? And again, as I said, the reason I called was to do with that first person I called, that's on the panel, I'm not sure. Said, I think when you go to people like that, you will see they were 4+4. They were the one that put Obaseki there because it was PDP. Now they think it's an issue. Now it's not the problem of PDP. Let me just make this clear. I would never have voted for Obaseki if I had the opportunity to vote. You see what's happening right now regarding the conversation about PDP being disqualified and stuff. That just shows the real problem. Last week, you guys were having conversation about the campaign. And the last caller said something about, can you use that analogy? You said, I think Everton, Manchester. Even if you are an Everton fan, or you are a Manchester fan, or you are a Barcelona fan, you stick to that thing. It's not this week you are Barcelona fan, next week you are Real Madrid. How does that work? Last week we were talking about these same parties in the campaign from APC to PDP, from PDP to APC. So why is it? I think we should start having conversations that are totally irrelevant. We should start having conversations. See, right now, the only person I want to vote for is just the person that will come out and say, listen, I'll do two things. I will give you guys 24 hours light. I will focus on education. The rest, I will keep the same investment Obaseki came there. Not saying somebody say Obaseki. The issue of it come to APC or PDP is happening. It's totally irrelevant. None of them stand for anything. They don't even, when you ask them, what the manifesto of APC or PDP, they can't tell you. They cannot tell you. So why are we having this sort of conversation that we know that it's really meaningless? If PDP gets suspended or didn't get suspended, they are all the same. Last week, half of them were a month ago, they were APC. Last week, they are not PDP. Some of them are APC. So why are we even having a conversation about what's even happening to these two parties? And one of the callers said PDP is a stable party. Me as a Nigerian, the only thing I've seen with PDP is ruling that country. PDP has never done anything. What conversation are we really having? That's my submission. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much. I always like it when you give us your when you give us your you hit the nail on the head. Yes, we understand. You said if you were in Edo, you wouldn't have voted for Obaseki. But at that point in time, what we go through in Nigeria is what the delegates give to us. At that point in time, we had from the two major parties, which whether we like it or not, they are the two major parties in the Nigerian political space, which is APC and PDP. Until now, that now we have a third force. At that point in time, we had Obaseki as governor, and we had Pastor Aziegbemi as the opposition candidate. I think on both elections, they swung parties. It was PDP Obaseki, it was PDP APC Obaseki. They both did it for 4 years and they were in opposition. So you don't blame the people for voting what we have today as our political elites, because these are the people we have on the ballot. I can't go and bring my father from his house to say because I believe he's a good man, I put him into a system, a process, take these people into political parties. And because we don't participate in politics, a lot of us are not registered members of political parties. So when we are out there doing our things and not concentrating, these people go into their parties and they serve us what they want. And it's now left for us to choose between the devil and the deep blue sea. That is the only way. Now you have to choose one. It's like in a reef, you are in the ocean, and you are there with a shark, and you have a 33,000 depth ocean. You have to pick one because you want something out of it. What people do sometimes, they will say we don't vote, which is not proper. Everybody has the right to vote, especially in a country where I don't think there are restrictions to voting. So we all have the right to vote. Now they have voted someone, we have complained. Okay, let's go back, retrace ourselves, and do the right thing. That is why I believe we are all here talking about what next for Edo State. So after 4 years, we don't say yes. If I was here, I wouldn't vote for John Bosco. I wouldn't vote for Bizo J.
Mr. Moderator, can I see? The truth is that we don't have a problem in voting. Definitely, even if you vote Jesus Christ, people will complain. It's normal. It's a normal phenomenon. You can like somebody today and dislike the person tomorrow. Many people say, "Now, mouth they bless, and they still they curse." You don't get different mouth. It's your choice. So I don't think this is the issue we're having here, whether we voted or we did not vote. The subject matter is the judgment and some other topics you have put. So let's forget.
Yes, I am actually responding.
Whether people
I'm actually responding to someone.
It's a normal occurrence to choose.
Yes, I am responding to somebody.
It's a human right. It's your legal right to choose.
So yes, so that is
if you decide not to go
with that
person again, it's still your right.
Yeah. I think you are getting extra active these days. Well, it is.
No. It's not.
No, it is good. We want to the show. I like the way you have been very proactive. It's good.
Let it sweet. Let it sweet.
I think you think for you are on the right path.
People is overjoyed.
Well,
no.
I'm telling you,
the Nigerian judicial system.
The energy we get today don't be small.
No. See,
it is good. It is good. Because at some point, we will start questioning. We have to. I don't see elections as the last point of call. We need to go back to the drawing board. We need to go back to know how our candidates emerge. Those are the things that we do. The man said it.
Give my submission, make I go sleep.
Yes, so okay, Mr. William, you are there. You want to make your submission?
Yeah.
Or you didn't indicate. Read anybody with submission, indicate on the right hand side so we can move to the next topic. Remember, we don't
have about the election, about the it's not they're not disqualify, they're not nullify anything, no, just to make that one clear. I listened very carefully today to the league council for the PDP in China. He even won the media, he won all of them. He said there is nothing like nullification in that judgment. He said he was in the court. He was telling all the media houses they should not carry false news. There's nothing like nullification. There's nothing like removal of Ighodalo for the ballot. There was absolutely nothing like that by the lead council. He said just waiting the CTC is out. That is the certified true copy. He said there's nothing like that. He said they go even sanction this guy one time. We be APC we carry. There was judgment was being pronounced. In just come out begin make announcement say for this moment as when it's no longer a candidate. No, nothing like that. There is absolutely nothing like that. They don't remove this man. I just tell you so. They're not too happy. Not even he said if he was left from him or someone, if not the party, he will not even make that appeal because there's nothing to have. There's nothing. The judgment, the way he put the judge said, we might say, but he was very careful not to blame the judge. He said there were 3 other cases like that. He just struck us. He said, but this particular one, why he did that, he did not know. Even to refer to this the previous judgment of the Supreme Court that even delegates has no locus to even take that case to the court. Has no locus to take the case to the court. Delegate they are not candidates. They did not participate in the process. They have no locus. Supreme Courts have pronounced judgment on that alone. So there's nothing here. Aswen is all the way. Nothing here. Otogbo, I beg, no, that energy we go today, that sweet one. I beg, no, just calm. I like your energy today. If you go, you put you like that every day. I go like, but don't you they happy? Your people they happy. And I say he will laugh last night will be
Thank
at the end of the
you.
day.
Thank you,
So let
Mr.
us be
William.
calm.
Thank you, Mr. William, for your submission. Does anybody have any other thing to say? I know. Do we have more? Do we have anybody to? Does anybody have anything to say on this?
Can I say something?
Go ahead. Go ahead. Let's just
Yes,
go.
if nobody has the CTC reports on hand, nobody should really make any justification on the.
Please, what's the meaning of
judgment.
CTC?
That was what
certified true copy from the court
certified
that
true
says
copy.
the full judgment, that what the judgment entails. Now everything everybody's saying now is just would I put it, just say what they want to say, but
Okay,
but
man.
Wait,
Sorry.
sorry. But what's going on here?
Just
What do you mean CTC? What do you mean?
quick observation. Can you hear me?
Okay, yes. We have a barrister. Good. I've been waiting for
let Sarah take it.
I've been waiting for a barrister to come to enlighten us. Please, barrister, barrister Oscar, please, can you enlighten us?
Okay, good evening, everybody. I'm out of the house,
Yes.
though. So, I think the CTC is out.
It's out.
I shared the main 2 pages of the court order. So let me just quickly. I believe this is the suit filed by Honorable Kevin Mohammed and 2 others against INEC and 3 others. Suit number FHC. I can't see it clearly now. FHC blah 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 2014. Well, it's very clear what the judgment is. There is nowhere in this judgment that nullifies Asway. Yes.
Okay, but what does it say? What does it say?
Please hold on. Just
So there
hold
were three pronouncements. One was a declaratory relief, and then the other 2 were orders made. So the declaratory relief says, a declaration is hereby made that by virtue of the provisions of Article 50, sub 3 of the Constitution of the second defendant, as amended in 2017, the plaintiffs, together with the other lawful elected delegates whose names and election results appear in Exhibit B1D, I think 8A to BL, herein are the lawfully elected World Congress delegates in their respective wards, and by virtue of which the defendant cannot exclude them from participating as 3 ad hoc ward delegates as the governorship primary election of Edo State slated for 22nd of February 2014 or any other date. Then the second one is an order. It says an order is hereby made directing the defendants who are bound by the provisions of Section 82 of the Electoral Act 2022 and Article 50 sub 3 of the Second Defendants Constitution as amended in 2017 to abide by the outcome of the 3rd ad hoc.
Observation, Mr. Osa. Observation. Sorry, I have to cut you. Let me ask you one question.
Let him finish.
Hold on now. It's a question.
Go ahead.
If you want to read judgment, it's online. Now, Osa, this judgment, if it is not appealed, will Aswe be able to contest and win election and be governor? That's what I want to know.
Yes. The reason is this.
Okay.
The court is not Father Christmas. It is whatever you ask for that it will give. And in this order, there is nowhere that it says that Aswe or that primaries has been nullified. If the court has pronounced that primaries has been nullified, then there is a problem.
That's what I'm saying. If it's not appealed, will
but it has not nullified.
No, to be safe now. It's Nigeria we're talking about.
When it's not nullified, it cannot be appealed. So that is why I'm waiting for Barrister Osa to tell us, after reading, where did the nullification come from?
That is the main thing. So now let's look at it. Says with the plaintiff and the other delegate whose names and election results appear on exhibit B1D.
Just interpret. We have the law.
No, wait now.
Take longer. Okay,
you understand? Because there's something crucial that I want to point out. and to allow, this is crucial, to allow the plaintiffs and 375 other lawfully elected delegates participate in the primary election of February 22nd, 2024. Remember the date,
Can the
February.
primaries be conducted again?
Wait now.
But you let her
just
talk now.
vote.
You let barrister, lawyer, they talk. You dey follow argue.
Just wait. So this order, this the thing they tire me. They're saying
Lawyer, they talk.
Can
You dey
the
follow argue.
primaries be conducted again? It's a yes or no
primaries that
answer.
has already been conducted.
Let
You're
it.
saying the order is saying order was made in July,
February.
referring to
Okay.
something that happened in February. How do we go back into time to stop that or to make them participate in that primaries? This is where we say sometimes it is now purely academic. It is purely,
Academic.
but what,
Thank you.
it is purely academic. What are you going to do? The primary that has gone on and moved on, the court has not nullified that primaries. Crucial.
Okay, now that is what I'm saying. What is the essence of continually paying lawyers to appeal a case that is of no consequence?
Oh, well, I don't know who they have paid to appeal the case, and I don't know if they have filed any appeal. Have you seen any appeals?
To put your question, to put your question.
Sorry.
See, let me say something.
You sound
Sorry,
like
Let me say something.
like
Mr.
you're shocked.
It was one. It is the same. Yeah. I'm going to
sorry.
stop in
Hold
10
on. So hold on. Sorry. The as it stands today, PDP have he's a lawyer. Also, as a lawyer, PDP have applied for notice of appeal. You cannot appeal yet until you have the CTC. Maybe by Monday they'll go and apply for appeal. And once they apply for appeal, they will apply for stay of execution. Then, Ighodalo will continue his campaign. Then the court will fix a date to hear the appeal to interpret the judgment. If the judge feels it deemed that it does not worth it, will throw the case away. If you feel there's other things they need to add, it will adjourn it. But for now, PDP candidate, the process, not ASWIN. This is just tactical. There's legality and there's in law there's legality and there's this thing. This is just try to fix legality. As it stands, the process that produced ASWIN and any other people is null and void.
Thank
Is
you,
that what the
Mr.
court
Tony.
order says?
Thank you, Mr. Tony.
Yes.
Tony, now
Wait,
here's what the problem
let me ask
is.
a question. Where is
The
that?
people,
Where is that
lawyers,
No, please.
lawyers who have come out to talk that this one has interpreted it wrongly, that one has interpreted it wrongly. OSA is part of that legal team that is
No. Listen, see, please, hold on.
Let us wait
wait,
for
everybody,
appeal,
hold on.
like you just said.
Wait, hold on, please,
Legal
hold on. Hold on. Whatever OSA anybody's analyzing right now is yet to be analyzed by the appeal court. That's the verdict we are expecting the appeal court to say. Yes, he can have that right to
No, the
analyze
appeal
it now,
court.
but
Sorry, let me observe. The appeal court does not analyze a judgment.
they will interpret. Sorry, they will interpret
They
it.
don't.
So
They don't interpret. No. That is where.
okay,
you don't
hold on. Okay, let me
interpret
just land.
Now, lawyer,
it.
Muna, let
Judgment
them talk.
is not law.
Wait, hold on, Berosa. Hold on, let me just finish. Whatever verdict we are trying to get now that we are trying to explain here is what the appeal court would do. If our appeal court threw that case away, fine. If you say continue, fine. But
Yes,
right
that's
now they are
what
going
I'm
to
doing.
appeal.
I'm not. So there are two things here. I was only reading the court order, right? The court judgment, and I said there was a declaratory relief and there were two orders. So at least let's listen. And then these things were written in English, not in German or French or Greek. We understand English. You saying
Not
that?
completely. Not everybody.
Okay.
Sometimes we add pidgin English too. Yes.
Okay, hold on now. So a judgment, can a law be retrospective, saying an act that has already been done, you now undo that act? That's the question for us to answer. A law is coming, a judgment is coming out in June, referring to an act that was done. Are you now going to undo that act?
In February.
And remember, this particular from here, if it had said that
Mr. Osa,
any
Mr. Osa, please
wait now, let me
don't
finish
confuse us. You
now.
can undo
Let
any
him
a
explain.
candidate who have even won election and has been sworn in can be removed by the court the decision of a failed primaries. Don't please
Wait
stop all these
now.
things. Abeg,
Did
una
you
no
go?
dey
Did
do
you
all this.
did
Yeah,
you go to
yeah.
law
Una dey
school?
talk of
Are
una
you a
You
career.
lawyer?
see,
Why you the
you
vex?
see, I think the
Please,
Why you
problem,
the
why will
vex?
you
the
tell me that
problem
you cannot
again,
undo an act when you can even
Why
Mr.
you
remove a
the
sitting governor
Barrister
with a
Osa,
verdict?
Barrister Osa, I think the
the question?
problem.
Una let barrister
Also,
explain now.
no,
We are not barrister. Let the
hold on.
barrister explain.
Barrister is giving us the tactical techniques of a law court, which confuses every layman anywhere. He has not read a court order or a CTC that according to, but
He is giving us a
is
tactical. He's not supposed to tell us what the court can do and
all
cannot
we
do.
want to know,
Override
all we
a
want to
primaries that
know,
was not conducted
has the
properly. We all watch
candidate
TV
been
and know the law.
calm down now. Candidate, no, why? It's not to I said to go. I said, sorry, calm down. The question is not
It has
about
nothing to
Our
do with
host
the
not enter
candidate.
trouble.
No, once a judgment
no.
comes, it overrides every other standing thing. That is
Yeah,
it.
not of that is why
Don't
we
come
say
and tell me
what
that you
is
cannot
has
override
it
the
been
things and
notified?
pass. That's only pass.
Why are they going for appeal? Because now upper reporters have said they are going for appeal and they are waiting for appeal date. He broke it down according to the way he has the information. Because now it is obvious our media, everybody, we are confusing ourselves. Some people will say he's not nullified. The news will say it is nullified. Some same lawyers from the same court and the judiciary will say it is not nullified. We just want to know in the layman's man's explanation. Let me use pidgin English. I beg. This thing so actually Ighodalo now. What are his what will be in chances? They go cancel in this thing or what did they talk? Why the story come up? They don't remove him from candidacy or not? It's yes or no? Please, I need answer.
Okay,
But before now,
can I?
hold on, sorry, sorry, I'm not concerned with what talk. Before now, one who they remove, they not remove. More who now
Don't like.
add subscription, more now subscribe to YouTube. Share this program. Subscribe and like YouTube. Facebook, subscribe, follow us and share. Twitter, follow us, repost, and comment. Instagram, same thing, follow us and share. The show na upper reporters and talk. You were found on the talk this thing, so my oga host get breaking news for in hand to tell us what be the answer. If I not do am, we no go talk the breaking news. So make una subscribe, make una share am before we continue. Thank you. Osa, sorry. Take the floor is yours.
Okay, so I think we all know within the
That
meaning
you
of
have 30 seconds left for 30 seconds. So
yeah,
not really,
yeah.
not really
You don't. So
all of
you don't even jump into the 30 seconds.
sorry.
We keep saying nullify, nullify. In this judgment, I have not seen where they said that primary was nullified. I have not seen where they said Aswe is no longer the PDP candidate. What they are only saying here is this: the the delegates that were excluded should be allowed to vote. Simple as that. That is what he's saying. Don't exclude those delegates. It's as simple as that.
Okay, thank you very much. Thank you very much for your explanation. Please, is any that we have heard from an activist, we have heard from a political opposition, we have heard from a neutral man, and we have heard from a barrister. Yes, now because these explanations till now, I am not completely. Although I'll say I'm not completely confident of the outcome. A lot of stories are going here. People are trying to interpret the judgment, but it's okay. Let's see how it goes in the days coming days. And like we said, the chairman of the PDP, Tony Aziegbemi, said the court ruling does not change his candidacy. Yes, it doesn't change the candidacy, but it can change him being on the ballot or not. He can be the candidate of a party that is not on the ballot. That is simple English. He remains PDP candidate for PDP. If they cannot make do with the judgment be on time, according to INEC calendar, he might not be on the ballot. Again, I don't want to pull
Host, I
string.
have a question for you, please. Can I ask you a question? Just
Go
one
ahead.
quick question.
Go ahead. Go ahead.
Does this judgment that you've listened to or you've read makes it impossible for the PDP candidates to be on the ballot?
According to my understanding, yeah, they said it's nullified, but you have explained a ruling to us.
Oh, have you read it?
Yeah, I read it, but they said from candidates. I saw a
No. Don't go with what they say. They say no.
no.
What is your view? Have you read it? Yes or
From
no?
what I read, yes, I read
Okay.
that
What's your understanding of it?
the delegates, from the lamest way I can explain, that the delegates made a complaint and it's not plaintiff that they complained about it. But according to the PDP constitution, candidates can only candidates can interfere. Delegates cannot. So at that point, it means they are just throwing stones to see if they can cause ripples or ripple effect. Well, I still don't understand what I've read because everybody is
Because you are listening to too many voices. Listen
no,
to the
from what I
on
read.
that judgment. Listen to the voice on the judgment, not the stranger's voice. Listen to the voice on that judgment. That is all you need to guide you.
My host, he also has a very good lawyer. He's shaving people's when they're not at home. Whatever is whatever in the talk right now waiting. We people dey for PDP expect say make appeal talk. As it stand today as Friday, no Monday. The process we produce Asoin and other people is null and void. He just said
Is that
result
what
was
is that? Is it on the judgment?
hold on.
When see
He,
no. You know
hold
what?
on
Let
now.
me observe you. Let me observe you there. Is it
Let
on
me
the
land. Let
judgment?
me land now. You go observe me now. Hold on. He just say for waiting you read because say people will not the delegates will not participate for the election. May they allow them participate for the election. What does that tell you? That means you are going to redo on that election if you want them to participate. It's 320 people. That means they have to go vote their choice. Then you
No.
it's
See, court
about
order. No. The court did not order a primary. So you
I
have to
did not
read
say
what he
he
said.
hold on. I didn't say he reorder. I said you said the court say these people not participate for that reason. They are avoiding the process. So if the
No, that is
process
not what I said. I didn't say that. That is not what I said, though. No, we did.
okay,
Yeah, I never said that.
let me end my submission right now. The case right now, we should not confuse ourselves. I talked to Sam. I don't before I come here. I'm not just now. We get a reputation for this studio for bring her in, but he's busy. As it stands today, you are trying to talk the technicalities. As it stands today, the process that produced Aswen member is not challenged, but the process is null and void. If Supreme Court says okay, this process is okay, Aswen continue, then maybe APC can go to Supreme Court appeal. If you say it's okay, Aswen continue.
PDP,
But
you mean PDP, not APC. PDP.
PDP, yeah, then APC might head up to Supreme to continue. But right now as it stands, that's the thing they do for Ogbe Stadium is null and void,
Wait,
not irrespective of the owners.
is it APC that is taking them to court? Why is the APC going
No,
to?
not APC. Say the people that is involved. Shaibu is involved.
Okay,
As Aslimu
so just
Joshua
what?
and the 350 delegate that did not participate. They took about 3 lawyers to stand for
But
them.
is Shaibu still a member of the party?
Does not matter, but he was part of the process.
Are you
It
sure
was a
that can
part.
work? If you have
Yes,
experience, can you
yes.
still work in the
He was
process?
because
See,
he had his own primaries on his own, even that was legal or not legal. He was part of the process. And the 350 members you are talking about that was omitted from the that's the problem right now. That was omitted from
yeah,
the
I'll call
PDP
you when I'm.
listing was with Shaibu's list, and with that was the final list with INEC. So
Okay,
there's a bigger problem there ahead. But that's not for us to interpret right now because it's not yet in appeal. When appeal get there, appeal will interpret it. Then we cannot say yes or no. Yes,
We can now say Edo has been saved.
But moderator, can I
yes.
just say something?
Thank you.
Can I say something? This is my own
Yes.
opinion. For
Okay.
this case, I don't really think eventually it will affect Mr. Aswi. But if we are going by what our learned barrister here has submitted, there's an effect. But the effect will now be judged based on the numbers. because I remember that as we got emerged as the winner of the primaries with 577 votes. So if they are going to do the plus and minus, it will be of no effect to his emergence. Because remember Oshomole's case, they did the plus and minus in 2007 and 2008 to say, okay, the number of votes casted or voided, or when they are doing, let me just say, general election, if they cancel a unit or cancel a center, if it doesn't interfere with the actual winner, say maybe if a fresh election is conducted, the total number of votes in that unit or center or ward does not affect the outcome of the election, then it is the election result remains. So I believe that this number, which is 300 and something, it actually does not change the outcome, because if they are allowed to vote now, they will still be short of almost 200 to defeat Asue in the election. So probably the Supreme Court might look at it and say, does it change the outcome? It doesn't, so that's what I believe Osai is trying to base the discussion on. It will not change that.
Thank you.
Barrister Tupo.
Mr. Tupo, thank you for this. Thank you for the information you have created as well. But still, the final. Yes, thank you. I like the information you're giving to us, but we want to still know, because what about if the court does not go that route and says nullify, and there's no time for primaries? What happens to the PDP? Because we have seen cases where issues of court cases come before elections, and I think it happened in Bayelsa. The parties are removed completely from the ballot. So those are the things that we should be asking.
Like I said, moderator, the only defense will be that the numbers will not affect the outcome, because the winner got 577.
Okay, can I actually ask a question? Can I
giving them tips? Yes, okay.
Can I actually ask a question? If PDP does not appeal this decision, or this decision remains like this, will INEC have the power to remove them from the ballot?
If PDP does not do it, please go ahead.
Yes.
Go ahead. If PDP does not do
it,
wait now. If PDP does not appeal this decision, right? Does INEC have the power to remove Asue from the ballot?
Yes, I think yes.
Why? What part of that judgment gives them
because
the right?
It says nullified.
It did not say nullify, and that's what I'm saying. It did not say nullify.
Let us leave that for the court and the future. Then in a couple of days time, probably by Monday, the Monday show will have more knowledge on that.
Yes, the judgment never said nullify. That is the key word. Never use that word.
Okay, sorry. We will not use the word.
Can we move to the next topic?
The next topic.
Hold on. My host, hold on. Hold on, please. Hold on. Yeah. We have so many people in the house. We have Simi. We have that people. We have Ekene. Let's hear their own opinion. You guys, two people just be speaking. Let's find out if they have their own say. John Bosco, you have said something. Sele, I have not said anything.
I didn't say anything. No, I didn't say anything.
Okay. John Bosco, sorry, you never talk. Simi is there. Kene is there, and Bubuzula is there. So we want to know this.
It is simple. Before they come, if you want to say something, indicate on the right-hand side. Some people are watching football. Some people are watching film. Some people are in the fast electric train. They are doing other things. So we have done over 1 hour on one of the topics, although it transcends down to the third topic. If they want to say something, they should have indicated, and we'll bring them out. So that's, sorry to cut you short, but I'm just saying. But okay. You see me, Mr. Vuvuzela, are you people there?
I'm here.
You want to say something?
No, if it's concerning this court case, I like, there've been so many things out there. Opposition parties, they are jubilating, and we are seeing videos of people drinking beer and saying a phone and all that shenanigans. There is a point that someone mentioned here, said delegates are not allowed to file a suit in a court case to affect primaries. Now, if that has been established by the Supreme Court in the past, what are we still talking about? And that is where I get confused. So if the people that are filing this suit are not even, they don't have the legal grounds to file a suit, why are we even talking about? And I think judicial system in this country, you hear different. A court in a state will say one thing, another court in Abuja will say something else to counter what then. So it's all over the place. But I just think I don't see Ighodalo. I don't see the PDP not having a candidate for the upcoming election. From the little I've gotten from, I watched channels the other time, the people that have been able to explain this thing properly are the ones that are saying the judgment does not nullify his candidacy. They explain it, but when it's coming from them, it feels like they are PDP lawyers or whatever, and they are just doing damage control. But but all we hear from the opposition is them celebrating and drinking beer. I've not seen anybody explaining it properly why his candidacy has been nullified. I've not
Even the
heard.
Enwata that went to court, they don't do rounds on channels
Silence. God
this
bless
morning.
you.
No,
Silence. God bless you.
what do you mean? What do you mean? What do you mean opposition? What
Now,
opposition? There are plenty of opposition.
no. When I say okay, the so-called people that filed the complaint, they've not been able to explain why his candidacy has been what's it called
Nullified.
or whatever it is. The only people that have explained it properly that okay, layman can understand are the ones that are saying no, that is not what this judgment is all about. So that I don't. The other ones, like I said, they are drinking beer and just celebrating, and you're seeing all things, whatever. But I've not seen a lawyer say, no, this is the process. This is why the thing is nullified. These are the steps that were not taken. Those delegates, they were not allowed to vote, or the delegates that voted, they were not the re-accredited delegates of the world. They have not seen anything like that. So I just think it's our judicial system. They are playing games. That is my
No. Sele, it's not the judicial system. It's what the people took to court. The people went to court to ask the court to allow them to vote in the primaries held in February. And the court said, yes, don't exclude them.
But the primaries have passed. How do you go back into
Exactly. That is why I said it is
Hold on.
Why will the court now? Why will the court now? Why will the court not tell them?
Host, I beg. Osa is just to give his opinion. He's a lawyer. We respect that, and he's a party man. We respect that. Mr. Vuvuzela, I beg, hold on, beg.
I'm not the party man, no.
Okay, sorry. This platform get reputation, and whatever this person is saying, it can be held or held accountable. Yes. As it is today, the process that produced Ighodalo is null and void.
That is
hold
not
on,
it.
I beg. Hold on, I beg. Just hold on, I beg. I don't want. Just hold on. I don't want to use the mute button. Just hold on. I beg. Listen. You can take it or not. It's okay. Whatever anybody says is technical opinion. Aswan candidacy is not even a question. It's the process, not Aswan.
Yes.
So and the process is being null and void. Hold on, this process is being null and void. Wait now. Appeal say otherwise. Whatever we are saying here does not count. Appeal say otherwise.
This information that you are getting, where did you get it?
Let me say
something. It's everywhere. It's a public. It's a public domain. It's everywhere. So people are interpreting it. The problem now is that we are interpreting what they are not interpreted yet in appeal.
Tony,
it gets to appeal before we start talking. Hold on, I beg.
Appeal does not interpret anything.
Okay, hold on. I beg. Okay, you be please hold on. That I'm using the wrong terms of the lawyer. We are doing something wrong here right now. We are suggesting or guessing what appeal will say. A sound lawyer will not speak on the matter. The son I was supposed to bring to the platform today. You guys know him. He said he cannot speak on it because the case is on appeal right now.
The case is not on appeal. The judge no, that is not correct. I stand on my ground. What is the appeal number?
Listen, hold on, beg. I just broke it down. They've applied for notice of appeal, which by Monday.
For notice of appeal is exactly.
Wait now, hold on. Also, please don't play my intelligence. They apply for notice of appeal because you cannot appeal when the case. If it was just on Friday or Thursday, you cannot appeal immediately. because you have not
But you
received the
said
CTC
there's an
first.
appeal. You said
Hold
there's an
on now.
appeal.
Hold on now. Please, I'll use the mute button. I'm talking to the people. Please. When the election just finished, you cannot appeal until you receive the CTC copy, which you will take to appeal. The appeal judge will look to it and decide. Now, when you receive this, that takes 10 to 14 days. That's why you have a space to appeal, 14 days for appeal. Now, when you receive the appeal document, then you will not file for appeal. Before you receive that, you can apply for a notice of appeal. That's notifying the court, the appeal court, you be applying for appeal. When you receive the CTC document, then you apply for appeal. That when the appeal receives your case, you apply for a stay of execution. That means everything remains normal. Asan will go about his life, campaigning and everything. Then appeal judge sees the case and make their decision. So if the appeal says the case is null and void, then we cannot come here and say that thing does not hold water. The three people does not make this. What we are saying now, we are making a public opinion. We are making
Mr. Tony, the son that you spoke to, has he gotten hold of the CTC copy?
We can question anybody, as we are saying right now, is okay, but until appeal say otherwise, by any time
Let me clarify something. A notice of appeal is not an appeal. Please, let's not mix it up.
What are you?
No,
wait,
you said there is an appeal. You said there is an appeal.
Wait, Osas, why are you playing on my intelligence? I said a notice of appeal is that you are notified because you will apply for an appeal when the time comes.
Wait now. You said there is an. Am I getting it wrrong?
But they might not grant you an appeal.
You said there is an appeal that we should not talk on it.
Everybody, see. When you apply for a notice of appeal, you are notifying the court you will appeal at a due time because you are waiting for certain documents to come and appeal, and which they grant you. No court will not grant your appeal. When you have this thing, then you go for an appeal. You apply
Mr. Tony, make a no cut it short. Mr. Tony, the son you spoke to, has he gotten a copy of the CTC?
That is not what you have to ask me till we see an appeal. If they don't appeal, they said
you said the son. They said the son. You said the son because other sons came to.
Hold on.
Listen, now he has his opinions and he has made his submissions.
We can see what we are doing here. People are laughing at us. People are watching us.
Everybody
we don't need to drag this. What we can do, what will we do? We can suggest that this case will not hold water in appeal, and I will not say a word. But saying this case does not. Please, my land. You
have been saying no, but you have been going on and on and on. You interrupted me.
Who they tell me say they go on and on be this and be that?
Vuvuzela, you interrupted me when I was.
Okay, not very. Go ahead.
Please, saying something is null and void. It's a very broad statement. I need to know. Okay, why is it null and void? Everybody keeps saying this thing. Oh, they nullified it. It's null and void. Why? I've heard why from the PDP, from the candidate side or whatever, saying there's nothing like null and void. This is all that is saying. I've heard that argument. But the other argument, the why. Now you said a son was supposed to comment whatever. The guy said he can't comment. That's fine. We cannot make him say what he doesn't want to say. But saying, oh, bottom line, this judgment said is null and void, and that is the bottom line. Where did he say it? Why is it null and void? So when you make that statement,
I beg, if you go to all news media,
I'm not going to news
media. Hold on, I beg, Sele, hold on. Don't use emotion here. Wait, not use emotion here. Hold on. Hold on. Up to BBC Africa, they carried it. It's null and void in their title there. They have
that is before they saw the CTC. They've not seen the CTC.
Forget. Please, the house. The house. Let us not. We are not going to keep on hitting back and forth on maybe simple grammar of explanation or have the proof of truth. Let us wait for the outcome. Court, you see what our government is putting the people into? Total chaos. We are here talking about one judgment. Imagine if there were 10 judgments. So let us not argue, please.
No. Mr. Moderator, let me just say imagine this case was something that
No. It has nothing. We have to move on.
All these people will be shouting.
We have to move on because whether it's court case or anybody, we should not
continue. We are contradicting ourselves. Talking now, if it was an APC issue, they will read this same law in another pattern. So
yes,
this is why I'm not even bothered to hear what
So you
is
are
there.
enjoying.
So
Okay, so you
let
are
us discuss
enjoying.
other
You
things
are
because
enjoying
it's
the
not what
fact
they
that
will
we
say
are
here
going.
that will determine what will happen in the future.
Exactly.
You
That is
know
why I
the
said
the
Reality.
APC people will throw in the kitchen sink and everything. If they don't,
Well, I don't think they
they
have
will
ever.
throw in
I don't
everything.
even think that APC has ever said anything about this. I think the recent discussion I had
Who
is
told
when.
you? Takumis
Let
has said something
us
Hold
now.
on. The
Because we
let
have
recent
the
us
discussion,
record
calm
here
the
on
down.
recent, the
Takumis that he
recent
has said
news I
something.
saw was when the party chairman, in the person of Jared Tenebe, was calling on the police to arrest the candidate. I think that's the only thing I've really seen that has come from the APC.
Yeah,
Fire.
okay,
So
good,
I don't,
good.
I don't,
No,
I've
no,
not really seen
Edo has
all
been
this.
saved
This is
according
just
to
PDP doing that.
the APC candidate. That's the next topic. The next topic,
So I think we should
Edo.
go there. Let's
No, I think
leave
we
all these
don't even
lawyers.
have to
All these
go there
lawyers just read their own laws and
because
just
it goes back
say
to
it
the
the way they
judgment
like.
and saying Edo has been saved. Let us just exclude that. I want to go to the Labour, the UK Labour
Sorry,
declaring support for Akpata.
sorry, my host. Check people with on the panelists. They're not doing kind of shuffle because people did backstage. Some people not they talk since, so that we bring other people in.
Well, we have
Simi,
William.
Mr. Simi, are you
Okay.
Mr. Simi? Are you there? If you're there, on mute. Mr. Simi, are you there?
Alpha, what peace?
Okay, there, yeah. Okay,
I did now.
okay, sorry. Okay, no wala. Mute.
Please, my host, please, anytime you are dropping me, just inform me. You just drop me. This is not the first time you are doing this. Just
Sorry,
say it
oh,
so I just
it's a
go out.
mistake. Oh, it's a mistake. I don't
No,
know. I'm doing
he
what
did it the
people do.
last time. I was talking to myself, but I didn't know he has dropped me.
Oh,
Sorry.
sorry, Mr. Williams, sorry. See, that's why we dey announce who not this. Some people, we not sometimes we dey
Williams,
shuffle. That's why we dey announce how we bring people in. No verse, I beg. So most of the time, if
Mr.
people they
Williams,
talk, we'll forget.
I know very.
I know you have your
Yeah,
CTC. Let
And I
us
feel
not
put
let us not.
and I feel put me for backstage. Put some, bring somebody in. I don't mind.
Okay,
where you
before I
your
go,
host?
let me come down so that you bring in somebody else. Before I
No,
go,
Okay.
stay
let
now.
me
Yeah, actually, because of you, I make that statement. Make I will bring people for backstage coming because I know some people want to talk and people just sit down there. So I try to rotate people.
yeah,
Yeah, so I beg,
but
no verse.
I was no, I don't verse at all. Now, look, now we there. Yeah. But look, you know, in the beginning when I gave my submission, I said the lead counsel to the PDP who was in the court, he said in channels that nobody that he was warning all media outlets that they should not use the word that void and notified. They should not use it because the court never said that. That is why when you were saying that in the process is void, no, don't use it because the court never said that. Let them not just go there. The court never said the process is void. No, it never said that. When the court did not pronounce such things. Thank you. Bye, everyone.
Thank you, Mr.
You
Williams.
can bring somebody else.
We cannot leave without the closing prayer. You're right. Why are you going to just remain there till we find somebody? Anyways, on the next topic, let us wait for the outcome of these judges and the court to decide, and the political parties to tell us whatever the outcome of it may be. Yes, I think a lot of people come out to say plenty things, but I don't want
Moderator,
to.
before we go to the next topic, can a lawyer go to TV, a case that is in court, and start telling media houses what to say and what not to say?
It's funny now.
The
That's
matter is not
funny.
in court. Why are we misleading public?
No,
Is the matter in court?
he
Which court is
said
it
it
in?
in channels. You can go and
The matter
watch
is
it.
not in
He
court.
was arguing
The
with
matter
them
is not which
there.
court is it
He
in.
told them they
Let's
should
not
not
be
use it.
misleading people.
I'm only asking that
He's a
The
senior
matter is
advocate
in
of
court.
Nigeria.
Don't
He's the
worry, keep
senior
your
advocate.
question. Write your question on YouTube. We see we have 10 people in the house.
Yeah.
We
No,
have 10 people.
what the man said was that let everybody
No,
wait till the CTC
see,
comes out. Then
okay,
everybody
wait,
make their
Yes.
decision or judgment.
Mr. John Bosco,
You
please.
don't use
I
the
want
word.
to- Can everybody in the studio now just go to YouTube and click like? There's only one like there. It's only me. Even Upper reporters have not liked it on YouTube. Please, YouTube, let us make it 10. We have 10 people in the house. Let us just go and click like. And they will tell us the story later. Thank you. But on to the next topic. Click like before you make your next submission. The next topic is UKLP declares support for Akpata. according to what they said, a chieftain in don't laugh now. The UK Labour Party declares support
in
for
Nigeria.
Mr. Akpata.
British
Yes, these
Labour
are the
Party
things.
or UK or
No,
Labour Party?
UK Labour Party, not the
That is
British Labour Party.
that is the headline, UK Labour Party. But if you read the news, you realize that a chairman of the Labour Party, Nigeria Labour Party in diaspora,
In-
name of Prince Ighodalo, it's not a laughing issue. It's not funny.
no, you don't
But I
But
am
you are
see. It's not
laughing.
laughing, but
understanding.
you will be thinking that it's the
I'm
Labour
not
that just won the UK
understanding.
election.
Yes,
Yes, now the
that
same
is
thing
what
they talk
that is
about
what
the
the social
headlining,
media is doing. That's what the media is doing.
Because Peter
But
Obi
people
just
even said,
Peter Obi endorsed Labour Party in
that's why
England.
they say Peter Obi endorsed Labour Party and Labour Party won in the UK. I don't. What we hear from our that is why a lawyer can wake up and tell us the candidacy has been nullified. Somebody can just call 3 people and say it. Then somebody will go to the next road and say, yes, this man is not here. He went to Spain. Come on. What are we doing? Now people are thinking, is that well, Dr. Oyesoye, I think she's the one I should have asked. If she's a member of this, if she knows these people that are
They
there.
said it was Peter Obi's endorsement that won the election for Labour Party in the UK.
I don't.
we know we know election.
No, it is not funny because these things you see them on Punch and Topanga. This headline, it says UK LP declared support for Akpata. And they just won elections some days ago. It's like after the guy won the election, and probably in his thank you speech, he gave support to the Edo State. My God.
Yeah,
It's okay.
moderator, please, can you make clarifications? I don't understand. Is it because I don't know the news, but I'm just hearing it. Is it that Obi, the Labour Party you are talking of, is the support? Is a Nigerian
It's
Labour
the
Party?
support group in the UK, my brother.
Oh, okay. But then my question would be, I thought the candidate of PDP just did a tour in the UK, and from our last
It's nullified now. You say it's nullified. Why do you want
hold on. From
What
our
do you want?
media chat on the Upper Reporters like a week ago, one of our members attended, one of our panelists attended and told us that it was a rousing welcome and reception. So I was expecting that the Labour Party that is for AI, because we saw a billboard that said Labour Party for AI or Obedient for AI as they call themselves. I was expecting that they would have that support would have been to that. I don't
Yeah,
know.
but this person is one person. This person is one person.
Yeah,
Is one person.
What's
it's
your
Labour
point?
Party. It's not Obedient. Labour Party and Obedient are very
Labour
different two
Party is
things.
different from obedient movement.
Oh, okay.
Absolutely.
I'm telling you,
Peter Obi
it's
himself,
Obedient that
Peter Obi
endorsed
himself has
AI.
said it. Peter
Okay,
Obi has said
so the
obedient
endorsement
movement
of
is not restricted to one party.
okay, so Obi that endorsed the Labour candidate now, he can endorse it without the Obedient accepting it. I believe so.
Now, so he talk now. He say obedient not join party. Obedient
He
not be
said
party.
it.
No. What I mean is that if Obi says something, Obedient can refuse it now. Like if Obi endorse Akpata,
Oh, yes.
Obedient can say they don't endorse
Yes.
Akpata.
Now you mean now.
Okay,
Yes,
so that
yes,
means
yes.
the name Obedient is not gotten from Obi
They are
anymore.
deceiving
Oh,
themselves.
it's not a movement. It's not a movement of people that obey.
They are
They
all
love
deceiving
trust
themselves. The
Yes.
obey or the obedient.
obey anymore. They have come out. They start to read. They said it is not it. But anyways, that is those are. I just wanted to read that headline because
Coming back to our present topic, Edo has been saved. You see that Aswan Ighodalo is the Messiah, so it's definitely Edo will be saved when he's elected.
Well, he knows well. No, he knows. He knows. He knows he needed to speak on it because he's the opposition and the major political party. He knew he had to speak on it. He wasn't talking about the candidate. He wasn't talking about. He didn't talk about Aswe Ighodalo. He praised the judiciary which everybody should do at some point in time. Because when it works for a person, they say, yes, the judiciary is working. But if it doesn't go your way, they say the country is going into a turmoil. So sometimes we have to say it as it is. He just commended the judiciary and the judicial system of the country, and that is proper for him to do. I support him on that. Yes. We have a
But
caller.
but are you guys aware that that judge would never be promoted? It's already been quarried.
Sorry. Who is this? Who is this speaking? Who is this speaking? I beg, who be this way talking stuff?
Williams.
Williams, please
Now
don't use that
Williams.
kind of word again. Don't use that kind of word again. This platform. Sorry, please, because we are not the judicial whatever committee that sanctioned.
No, I'm not just saying it on my
judges.
own. No, it's there. It's there.
No,
It's everywhere.
please.
I'm not
I
just
said
saying
please
it.
take it back. I said please take it back. We're not allowing this platform. Please,
Okay, I
international
take
platform.
it back. I take it back.
Thank you.
I take
My
it
host,
back.
I beg continue.
But it's there.
Okay.
Well, we had a caller. Well, the last topic of the day, which says the acting chairman of the APC called on the police to arrest the Edo PDP candidate barrister Ighodalo over alleged forgery of voters' card. Before we go, the caller has come back. Caller, are you there?
Hello, my people. I agree to now.
Yes, caller, tell us your name and where you are calling from. You have 3 minutes.
Yes, Jonah from Hamburg.
Yes, Jonah from Hamburg. Welcome again. Thank you for calling again. How are you today?
Yeah, we thank God. We give glory to God.
Your submission.
Praying that a good administration to go to our state. That's why I'm calling. So, make up for not waste of our time. I beg. Obedient by obedience. Obedient don't get anything to do with party. You know? So, at times when some people would talk about obedience, supporting this or that, you know, we find it very, you know, that's, I don't know. I don't have adjective to qualify what some of us just talk about obedience. The only thing is that we want a good atmosphere for our states, which is those states, you know. So I don't want to say when they do well for what they do, but all those sentiments when some people they bring in, it will not lead us to anywhere. Let us be objective. Let us be focused, you know.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. I appreciate it when you call. You give us your 1 minute, 2 minutes, 3 minutes information or submission. Thank you for your support. We are always here for you, my brother. Yes. Sometimes when we get here, let us drop our coat of sentiments, and we know how it is. Politics, we can go sentimental about it, but we say how it is, and there is no way we come here to say things that we don't have concrete knowledge of. It's not a crime not to know. It's only a crime to say what you don't know. But we are always here to educate. Let's educate ourselves. If we know better, tell us. If we know better, we tell you. But we all need to share first-hand information. Back to the topic. This came less than 2 hours ago. The acting chairman of the APC has called on the police to arrest the Edo PDP candidate over alleged forgery. The PDP candidate is in hot water. He's going to now. Will that not be taken to court? The alleged forgery of voters' card. Some time ago, they said he has never voted. Now they are saying he has 2 voters' cards. What did he use the previous? They say he hadn't. They say the man that has never voted or a man that has never voted in Edo. Which one? We have to check the line. Now
Sorry, my host. Also, I see what you did post and you did correct yourself. Thank you. That's why I want Williams just now because I get that information. So I want Williams to start making on me such statement for on this platform because more not mislead people. This is not old. This will happen for me. And you bring it out now and like say it happened now. I beg my host continue. Yes, Williams statement is for
No, I
Williams,
didn't
not
say.
for the
I
party
didn't say.
reporter.
I'm sorry. Look. I'm sorry. I didn't say Apple now. I wasn't referring to it now.
Yeah,
I
yeah,
was also referring to the
I
past.
understand.
Uh,
I know. Thank you.
Yes.
My host
So,
continue.
okay. So now the questions on ground is what are the authenticity of this forgery story of voters card? Does anybody have anything to say about it? Mr. Tupo? Mr. Tupo, are you there? Mr. Tupo, are you there?
I
Okay.
think it's not there. I think it's not there. Who
Mr.
asked?
Odiano, sir,
Uh-huh.
Yeah,
good.
yeah,
Did you hear did you hear the information? Did you hear the topic on ground?
yeah. I heard it. I heard it. That and it's so. Me, I don't know how these people they practice their own politics. So you are the acting chairman of a party. Your business is in the opposition. You are not. You have not been able to get your candidate to speak to the people he wants to govern, but you are ranting that the opposition. It just baffles me the kind of
No, but
people
no,
that are
but
in leadership positions. I
let
don't.
us just look at this from a very neutral perspective. Let us assume we are not APC PDP. Let us assume we are a
Yeah,
Chinese when we see this. But has there been any form of discrepancy with him and his voters card?
I,
That is
I
what
I I really cannot. I really cannot tell you that because I personally don't have that information. But what I'm trying to say is, if if there are issues with his voters card or his voters process, is a shame also on him. Because if you are going to contest for the governorship, you should come with a clean slate. You should clean your house. There are some certain things that we're not they're not teenagers. These are men in government. You should know some certain processes. I don't and if that is not the case, I don't think that should be the problem of the APC acting chairman at this point when elections are in September. It's just propaganda politics and dirty, archaic politics. And I don't think we should even be giving room for this kind of because I think these people, anytime they just see the camera in front of them, they just want to spill and say whatever, so their names are on the headlines, not minding what they say. Because for me, I don't. How can the chairman of a party be, be demanding for such? Thank you.
well, at this point in time, everybody is going out to get. You know how it is during elections. You want your opposition, your strongest opposition, your strongest opponent to be out of the race, which might propel your own stance. So I do not blame. I do not. I don't. I wouldn't blame anybody, but I will only blame when people fight dirty. If it is true that there are alleged forgery to voters' card, then let us know. It is only proper we know. We should
Yeah,
know.
and it would be a shame. To be a shame
We
on
know
the
this.
PDP candidate. Yeah.
Yes. So don't even next time you are going to bring a professor or a scientist, you should check the records clear. And discrepancies should not be made. Everybody should be on a plain level field when it comes to avoid the desperation of getting into power. So that is my own point. That is what I say. If but they say he who has alleged, how is it put? How do they say it again? Well, that is, I don't have any say on this. Mr. Vuvu, are you there? Mr. Vuvu, are you there with us?
Yes, I'm here.
Okay, please, what do you think on this matter of arresting Mr. Ighodalo over alleged forgery of or voters card?
Well, I don't think forgery is a crime in Nigeria, for all I know, but I don't know if forgery of voters card it's a crime that warrants an arrest. That I cannot say, but what I can say is this: if he actually forged a voter's card that he has voted, just to say that he has voted in Edo State, to me that is very. It doesn't make any sense. If he has not lived in Edo State for God knows how many years, why do we expect him to be voting? Is that supposed to give him some clout? Oh, I vote every time in Edo State. We all know that he has not been a resident of Edo State for a very long time. All his businesses took him to Lagos. And he's the head office of his law firm. Is it in Edo State? He was chairman Sterling Bank or whatever. He's Sterling Bank head office in Edo State. So why are you? I don't know. Maybe it's for the optics to say that, okay, I've been voting every year in Edo State. Like,
No. They didn't say it like this. Initially, they said the man has never voted. They say he doesn't have anywhere.
Edo State. Okay,
Anywhere. He doesn't live in Edo State. When you don't live in Edo State, you cannot vote in Edo State.
Exactly.
So they said he has never ever voted. So that means he never had a voter's card. But now they say he has a voter's card in Lagos, but he registered for a new one in his hometown, which means having two registration cards makes it fraudulent. Because
can't you transfer your
that is what
my host,
yes.
like you just said, sometimes all these people who expect we know it all, it's substantive things. We call they wonder why they got this degree to make this kind of stupid mistake. In any way, would they put the matter, though they will always get their way. We can always talk, but politicians will have their way. Is that this matter, they already shoot themselves for leg. I don't see why they not fix this one first before we enter the battlefield. If you never vote before, then on one case. If you can't register on that voter's card for Edo State, that's a big problem again. You know, guy, you want to push them around.
But totally, make a ask. Has anybody actually seen the fake voter's card?
Okay, this is the problem. If you register again as he claimed, that means you already have fake. That's true. One is fake. If he says his first time is registering, if he, according to the news, he said he registered for another voter's card, not be say you change your voter's location, you lose your voter's card, you apply for a new one. That's a different topic. But if you register for a voter's card, that makes you have two voter's cards. That is void against the constitution. That make one automatically hold on. That make one automatically fake. Make you ignorance is not a excuse in the law. Of course, in our law, you're supposed to know that one. Then if you say you never vote before, we can argue on that. Says this one never vote before, but allow him. I don't know why they tried the. I don't understand. The simple thing, he has not voted before. That will not kill. It won't kill him.
I had a voter's card then. My voter's card was first registered in Ekpoma. Presidential election, I was in Lagos and I was trying to search for my voter's card. As soon as I put in my details, it showed that I already have an existing one which was registered in Edo State in Ekpoma.
I just wanted to say that.
All I needed to, so this, I don't know if the system allows you to have two voters cards registration.
It shouldn't.
It will pop up that you have one existing one. Do you want to transfer? Do you want to renew? Or do you want to do whatever you want to do? So saying that he has two automatically, that makes it fraudulent. The system does not even allow you to have two. So maybe
just like you cannot have two Nigerian passports.
Thank you. It's like a passport, the e-passport. You can't have two.
Now, if you now have two according to their claim, that means either he has problem or INEC have whoever give a problem.
So the two things to it is either one was just a piece of paper, a pick from the floor, and just wrote his name on it, which is the forgery, and there's an authentic one, or he has one that he probably had in Lagos or wherever, and he probably did a transfer because he's running for God. To have two registration on INEC platform voters card, I don't think that is possible. In my opinion, like, because I did it myself, it's not possible. The minute you put your details,
See, Mr. Vuvuzela,
yes,
if the report said that he's having problem transferring his voters registration card, that is a different ballgame. You understand? We can have this argument. And if we are arguing that he has not voted before, that's a different ballgame. That's based on moral and ethics. But having already agreed that you have two voters card, that you agree that
he
you're trying to
agreed to
cover,
it.
according to the headlines, I'm not saying him. If,
Okay.
according to the headline, said he registered for a new voters card and he was once voting before to prove to people he has been voting in Lagos, and it's now showing that there's an error, you cannot have two voters card. That is the team problem. It's not for us to start making excuse for the team. You're supposed to know better, as Genesis was saying. They're supposed to know now. It's not before picking now. Either you say I transfer my voters card or I never vote before. Either way, nobody will beat you for the two of them. Nobody will beat you. But not to claim say I did vote before for Lagos and you can't be
Please,
no can't do transfer.
please,
You dey apply for a new
when did he
voters
say
card.
this
That's
thing
the
that you said he
problem.
has said?
That according to the allegation, I don't say he said that. I said according to the allegation.
Allegation by who now? Because Tony, you tell us that we shouldn't talk stories that are not
Listen,
in nature details
allegation by the
about the
PDP,
newspaper.
by whoever
No,
is.
but was this
By,
in major? Because you always say that we
Hold
shouldn't
on,
bring stories that are not in
by
major
the
newspaper
opposition.
if it's just
by the
interview.
opposition. Listen,
Uh-huh.
allegation by the
One
opposition.
person,
Now,
just one
wait
person. I
now,
remember when they had the story
wait
about
now.
Monday,
John
you said
Bosco,
you
make
shouldn't
I
say it
land
here
now.
because it
John
wasn't in
Bosco,
nature.
make I land. John Bosco, make I land. Now, if what the within the opposition they talk is false, his team for not come and say laugh and say what is wrong with this opposition? Are they stupid? He has no error. They'll bring us hard
No,
copy.
no, no. Let us know. Sometimes some oppositions can
Because
be to disrespect. Sometimes
because
opposition
you don't deny or say anything does not make you guilty, please. Because the opposition, because the
No,
thing
this
about
allegation goes beyond him alone. It will affect INEC, who are
no,
issued the
what
register
I'm
card.
saying is that if the APC or the whoever is the opposition that is bringing this report, if they have proof, they can easily make a printout of his two voters cards that show one in Lagos and one in wherever else or wherever it is. Say, see on the INEC platform or on the INEC register, this is what we have seen. So we need to figure out which one is fake and which one is real, and how did it even get two registration cards, because the platform, so it's an indictment on INEC. But just to come out word of mouth and say get him arrested because you have not seen him on the line
Yeah,
trying to vote.
opposition will jump on anything they like to say. That's whatever they are saying. But the
Yeah,
confusion
I don't
now
think
here,
I don't
the
think you
commission.
should be basing your this
Wait,
thing
hold
on.
on, hold on, hold
let
on.
us leave.
Uh, the,
Let us
the,
leave. Okay, no, finish.
see, the confusion here right now is the opposition they accuse Aswen team said they vote for Lagos and they can't register for Benin.
Not
Like
a
I said, that
team. Not a team. They're not voting for a team.
they are accusing Aswen. I mean, they put team. Then they are
In
accusing
the hand, the man is in the
Aswen
one person.
that
Anybody that forges his registration is an entity,
yeah.
is an individual. To
Well,
go
so
your hand is up, you are next.
okay,
He's
yeah.
an
They
individual. It's
accuse
not the
us and
team.
say he do. Yeah, they accuse us and say he forged this thing by the way of the action, saying that in the vote before for Lagos and in the vote in the apply for a card here, the register here. That alone is the fault. We don't need anybody to interpret that for us. We saw it when he was registering. They showed what he was registered. He was registering his members for the first time. Watch out for in local government. We're not waiting. We're going to ask people for say who talk and who talk. Now, what you will take to look now? Has this
Oh,
did he
so
really have a voter card in Lagos?
so
That's the
so
question.
so there's a video or proof that he was trying to register or whatever in
I
his
showed you.
hometown.
We wait. We treat it here before. Actually, returned for the first time. We do the here now. Upper reporters now.
Okay,
We
so
put it
But
here.
Mr. Upper Reporters, I want to say something. Does it even make any sense that he has registered now, and initially they said he has never voted before. Now they are still accusing him of having forgery.
Yeah, that's on my host. That's why I said it does not make sense. And why they haven't played to the gallery doesn't make sense to me. It don't make
Because
sense at all.
this, but from the way some people are sounding, it's like he's guilty already.
No, it's not guilty already. What I'm saying, for me, I feel that
There's no talk.
accusation.
There's no talk in that one.
We keep dragging and dragging and dragging about this topic. Let's go to something else.
I think
John Bosco, you will not tell me who this topic will go to. Please respect the host how to moderate the floor. Please,
Okay,
now
sorry.
beg.
Sorry. Because
Tupo,
we're dragging elsewhere matter
well,
issue
of
on
course,
this.
they're on the ballot box now. We'll drag them now. Who else will drag?
But we'll
And
get
then we'll drag now.
Akpata.
We can't drag you.
Akpata is running. Akpakomiza is running. So they
Akpata
don't have
case,
any
we'll drag. We'll
story.
laugh on. When Akpata was there, so they laugh on. Nobody has anything
Akpakomiza
to
na
laugh on.
ghost. Akpakomiza na ghost.
And so, I mean,
no.
so,
If we're not talking about Baseki, we're talking about Ighodalo.
Please, there's an interview that just propped up, and they said they were asking the APC candidates how he was going to tackle insecurity, and he said he was a secret.
Moderator, my hands have been up since.
Okay, sorry, your hand is up.
Have been dancing
Okay, sorry.
back and forth.
Okay, sorry. Your hand is up. Your hand is up. Don't talk about what we just speak.
Because you want to go to because why I came in was that because John Bosco had to drag the generator to say, okay, Okpebholo is not being discussed. He started struggling to bring up Okpebholo.
But your head is correct. Your head is correct.
The issue here is Okpebholo has not been found wanting in anything. The people who are on the ballot, the ones who have been found wanting, we are talking about them. It's normal.
Because he's missing in action.
Well, he's doing his campaign. But let me say something. You see, if you listen to the discussion or the submission of the APC party chairman, he actually identified himself by saying this is not a party thing. It is me, myself, that did a petition to the police as regarding the voters issue. So he tried to remove it. It's not a party issue. It's not like APC. He said he did it on his own, based on his individual powers. Now, here's what the discussion is, which I can liken it to. I can vindicate Aswe by saying, if you understand the voting process or this PVC process that we went through from 2011, at a time when the PVC started, when they started giving people PVC, we got that PVC until a certain period where I think they upgraded their machines and some things happened, and some people who even had voters card before could now re-register before they now came up with the lot, or maybe perfected their algorithm to say that you cannot double register. I can remember earlier days when PVC started, you can register here and also go and register there, and 2 PVCs will come out until when they started perfecting it. So if Aswe might have registered in the first instance, maybe very early, it might not show when the upgrade was done around that 2015, 2016. I know it was 2015 when the thing was really upgraded and people re-registered. But what Jarrett in his person was saying was that it's not that Aswe possesses a fake voter's card, but that Aswe wrote on, Dr. Aswe wrote on his nomination form that he is, like when you are doing your declaration to contest for primaries, you say, have you contested before? That declaration form, you tick yes, you tick no, or have you done this, have you done that? So in his declaration form, which I believe only the SSS, because most of those forms are only declared in presence of the DSS, that he ticked yes to have voted or have a voter's card or something like that. Which maybe is part of the criteria for you to be nominated as a party aspirant or to become candidate. So now the onus now lies on whoever is petitioning to request that in front of a judge that the declaration form which was submitted by Dr. Aswe should be presented. It's just like when they were dragging the President Tinubu then, come and show us the certificate you have. Let's see the declaration you made. You show the declaration, and then you compare it to the declaration, to the register of INEC, because he made this. He say even we went as far as checking in Lagos whether you even have from the unit you said, whether your name is on the register, even though you don't have the card. You might have lost it or something or you didn't get it, but your name will be on the register. So I think rather than making it look procuratorial, that's why I'm not really interested in the matter. These are clear issues. If it's a serious matter, there are processes to it. Just go to the court and ask the court to request for declaration forms to verify if there's any false declaration, and the problem will be solved. But if as well registered for the first time, you should accept it. It's normal. To err is human. It's normal. We'll accept it. We'll let. There's no crime in it. So that's my own submission on the matter. Let us not try and make it a PDP or a PDP. These are the normal.
Thank you to both for that.
Thank you very much, Mr. Tukwo, for breaking it down.
My host, sorry, before you go ahead, sometimes when we break some information here and some people come back on the charges later, it's fine. This actually going to court today. A lot of people didn't hear about it. We broke it here in Upper Reporters last on Monday that he's going to court. But at the same time, we are not sure because the information was underreported. In every big media, it was not in any big media. And we said it here, he's going to court on the 3rd and 5th, but let's hope and let's see if it's true. But fortunately, I'll put in English, he go court. Now people are coming out to start attacking what we are presenting again. We do our facts very well before we present it because we are presenting to the people. So that's just one that I put that one there little and we'll move on. It's not about us, it's about the people. Thank you, my host.
Okay, thank you very much. Yes, we have 5 minutes left to round up the show. I wanted to bring an information in, but while I take it back, I will reserve it for Monday. And perhaps if I did not get more likes from YouTube, I'll keep my secrets or the hot gist to myself. Well, as it is, we are here. We have met our 2-hour mark. It was a beautiful and heated day, even though with all the barristers and Ichoku we had in the studio, nobody was able to explain to us what the CTC from the courts explained. We are still having 4 and we are still having against 4 and against. But anyways, as we move further, this is the weekend. Probably by Monday, Tuesday, we'll know more on the court hearing or the verdict of that the outcome. If the candidate stands, fine. If it doesn't stand, fine. That is Nigerian politics, and nothing should be taken personal. These are politics that we have.
My host, sorry, Paul Sembo just came to the house. He's in the show right now.
Oh, welcome, Paul. Yes, no, we are 3 minutes gone. So, Paul, welcome, okay. Paul. So we cannot make any decision until we hear further information from the court or the plaintiff and the defendant, according to the words used by legal. We all want a better Edo. We want the best for our states. If any candidate is notified or not, we have to still take our rights to vote, whoever the choices may be. All we want is a better Edo or the best Edo, regardless. Having the fine CV or not coming out to tell people anything or dancing or being the only woman at the ballot or being very articulate does not mean is a proper definition for great leadership. We should always put ourselves together, come together and hope and pray that we have a great Edo. I'll be happy if a person I don't support or a person I support wins and the person does what the people need. That is all that matters. We need an Edo, a person that will put things in the right place. Yes, we have to work together. The unity has to be in order for other things to grow. Security and development, yes. But all we need is someone that knows what he can do to put Edo, or what he would do to put Edo on the best form. Let us take our sentiments apart. Let us leave party. Election is election. One person, no matter how many candidates we have, only one person will be governor. Only one political party will stand. Let us take that first into our. Let us absorb that first. That is not our. It doesn't mean because our candidate or our party doesn't win, we don't have to pray for we don't have to support whoever emerges. Well, that is what I have to say as a submission. Yes, today we can make jest of candidates, we can say this or that about forgery and etc. etc. But all we need is to put ourselves together so we can get a great outcome for our state. Like I always do, before I leave the studio, I bring out a proverb. And today's proverb says, "You do not call the forest that shelters you a jungle. You do not. It is forbidden to call the forest that shelters you a jungle," which means it is foolish to insult someone you depend on for anything, or someone who shares your burden and responsibilities. Yes, or someone who your go-to person, or a family member or a friend that relies on that, that you help. Let me use that word. You do not treat the person as an unequal. Well, although it's in our hands, and the future is in our hands, we are here together again. Please let us put ourselves together. Let us pray and hope for the best outcome of the elections, and we hope for the best. Thank you all for coming to the studio. Even if you just came late, by September, apologies, you just came late, but we have to shut down. Thank you for coming still. Thank you, Joe, Odenose, Sele, Osa, Tupo, etc. Everybody that called from Dublin and Ireland and Hamburg. Thank you for calling. Everybody on social media, thank you. Please don't forget to press the like button, share. And while you do that, drink responsibly, stay safe, and enjoy your weekend. Thank you for being with us today. See you guys on Monday.